Hey guys, how's it going? This is Prophet. Now the gameplay you're watching is me practicing a fucking rum combo. And I really like fucking rum. I think he's such a cool character. Not only is he jacked as fuck, the Muay Thai shorts. You know, I remember as a kid I used to go to Thailand a lot. And I'd watch Muay Thai. And I used to have like a shirt collection, like a Muay Thai shirt. I had a singlet. I had many shirts in different colors. I don't know. I just always pestered my dad to buy me one of those when I was in Thailand for some reason. And the local boxing gyms where the fighters would, you know, have their matches, I would buy that place's local shirt. So yeah, there's a really big culture in Thailand for Muay Thai, and having that represented in the game is very cool. And I am looking forward to fucking Rum in Tekken 8 because I know he's going to be even more badass. Not only is he insanely strong in Tekken 7, he's going to be even stronger in Tekken 8 if he has the same level of damage. Now, I'm pretty lucky to watch Banana Tekken's Dash Fight Guide to learn this combo. I started writing down the combos in a book. Call me a nerd, but I really want to get good at Tekken. I really want to get better at Tekken. And that's because there's so many freaking inputs to memorize for it. Like, there's no, I guess, linking moves like in Mortal Kombat that are all just punches and kicks. Where, like, you know, you do 2-1 into Spear as Scorpion as your linking move, and then go into your air combo, and then you use another linking move. But this game, it's all about, you know, launcher into 1,000 kicks and punches, pretty much. But yeah, I want to talk about today, you know, what I've learnt after 30 hours of Tekken 7. You know, I've been playing Tekken 7 now for 30 hours, which is insane. I remember when I first started this game, I played Steve Fox, and I went online and got destroyed. Just wanted to see for fun. Just wanted to see how I would fare as a Mortal Kombat player. But now, this Mortal Kombat player has come a long way in Tekken to winning 9 out of 40, ranked matches. I think I got to second Dan as my highest rank, that's it. Just versing bad players as Shaheen. But now, I got 2 characters I can play, Shaheen and fucking Rum. Obviously, I don't know fucking Rum as well as I know Shaheen. You know, Shaheen, I have at least 3 or 4 different combos and a lot of offensive and defensive options I can use as him. But I'm still, you know, picking up new things about Shaheen. There's still a couple more combos that I want to learn as Shaheen. I just think it's time to learn another character because he's getting a bit stale. Even though playing Shaheen for me will never get boring because he's my favorite character in the game. And I think playing Shaheen has taught me a lot about Tekken because he has, you know, you need solid foundations to play Shaheen really well. And I think he's a very honest character. I don't know if you Tekken veterans would agree, but I honestly don't care what you think because, you know, we all have assholes and everyone's got an asshole and everyone's got an opinion, so it doesn't really matter. Anyway, this game, it's brutal. You know, if you make one mistake, you're fucked. You're literally fucked. Like, some moves that these characters have leaves you so plus that you literally can't get up. Like, I've been wall comboed and the lag as well online. So that means I've learned that blocking is super important, like in any fighter game. You know, being able to defend against an aggressive opponent and waiting for them to make a mistake or whiff an attack to start your offense. Tekken, it's just no question how important it is in Tekken. Also, learning how to utilize the 3D map. You know, this isn't Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter where it's 2D. There's a whole back and forward space in front of you can utilize to mix your opponent up. And, you know, Shaheen, he can utilize that really well. You know, I'll start my offense usually with a 1-1-2, which is a very safe string. And then if the opponent blocks that, you know, I'll dodge left and right. If I hit them, I'll dodge left and right to, you know, get them again. And then eventually, hopefully, maybe they'll whiff after that, and I'll go into a launcher combo. So I've definitely learnt to utilize the 3D space. And I really like it. I think it's really fun. And I also really like the wall break and the floor break. It just adds a whole nother layer of complexity and a whole other way to extend your combos and go for big damage. I play fighting games for combos. I love learning new combos. I love learning new characters. I love spending hours in practice mode playing and mastering combos because it's so satisfying. Like, I don't get why, you know, there's players out there who play fighting games and they'll play it for like a minute, they'll get destroyed and they'll put it down and never come back. At least Tekken 8, you know, has a good tutorial mode now and it has simple combos so these, you know, bad players can feel like they're good at the game. You're not, you know, you're just restricting yourself to 2 or 3 combos that everybody probably knows because they've seen it 1,000 times and know how to defend against it, especially if they're a veteran player. The next thing I've learnt about Tekken is grab parrying and parrying in general. I've been utilizing parrying more in my matches, especially the low parry. I think that's a very cool thing that they have in this game, a cool mechanic. And Fahkumram has his own dedicated middle kick parry, which does like 40 damage. That's really cool. I really like that about this character. He can block it, and he uses it. That's how Muay Thai characters do block kicks. They use their leg to block the kick because it's really, you know, hard on the hands, and you got to constantly have your hands up. In Muay Thai, you're going to get knocked out. So, just like in boxing, it's Thai boxing for God's sake. Anyway, so my next point is, you know, just also breaking grabs. Like, there are lots of characters in Tekken who can break your grabs. And I mean, not just break your grabs. There are characters who can get you in a grab loop, who have grab extensions like chain throws. Anyone remember Solomon Grundy from Injustice: Gods Among Us? He had a chain throw, but it was super simple to do. You press 4, down 4, up 4 for the health chain, which was his most damaging chain. I remember using the shit out of that, and Solomon Grundy is my best character in Injustice: Gods Among Us. I don't know if I like him as much as I like playing Green Lantern or Batman, because he's just, you know, his game plan's really linear, so anyone can kind of grasp him. But yeah, that's another thing. I love the Rage Drive. I think the Rage Drive and the Rage Art, you know, adds a little bit of things as well, especially if you can get them in a combo. Like, a lot of players do panic use Rage Art and Rage Drive. I definitely use Rage Art a lot as Shaheen, especially when I'm having trouble opening people up with him. But yeah, breaking those throws is so important because he does a lot of damage, and there's some attacks that leave you with the back facing the opponent, and if you're quick enough, you can get behind them and do like 50 damage guaranteed with one throw, which is insane. So I just love all these little mechanics that reward you for being quick and also punish your opponent for being sloppy and clumsy, because if you're in a real fight and you're going to give your back to the opponent, they've got no fists, they've got no feet to deal with unless they want to, you get a back elbow there or whatever. And it just rewards you for, knowing that about the character. Obviously, I've got a lot more to learn about this game, but I really, really like it. I feel very happy that I stuck with Tekken because I'm enjoying this game. Like, this game is super exciting to play every time, and even though online is dead for Tekken 7, sort of, the odd match I do get and I win, it feels super satisfying. And here is the combo that I've been trying to land the whole time that you guys have been watching me practice. I do eventually land it in this clip, which feels super rewarding that I finally landed this combo. Like, holy shit, it was hard. And that's the last thing I've learned about Tekken is the 10-hit combos are fucking shit. Do not use them. Fahkumram does 107 damage, which is crazy, but you're better off not using them. That's all I really have to say, guys. That's pretty much what I've learned in 30 hours. There's still lots to learn, and I'm probably going to move on to Tekken 8 as well after I've got a few more things I want to do in Tekken 7. I want to learn a couple more characters, and then I'm going to move on to Tekken 8 and play that online. Alright, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.